All right. Welcome back to the healing. In the last video, we talked with Shadow, Dr. Crow, and we spied in on Anna. Tim and Anna, to be exact. We spied in on them a little bit. Shadow has a software that we were able to use to spy in on Tim and Anna. Dr. Crow gave us some more cryptic messages. We did find out, however, that there is a patient being experimented on. Actually, I take that back. A patient that is being healed. Or in what this looks like, punished. All right. So maybe the healing process is a form of punishment. Maybe it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure, but we have a zip file here that we can then access by either collecting 6 stars in the Stack Hack game, or we can pay the 60 bits instantly to either hack into it instantly, unlock it instantly, whatever you want to, call it yourself, because we do have the flat bic rate, and it just makes sense to use the flat bics to hack into these zip files and all of this stuff by using our flat bics. Now, you guys know that I'm not doing the Stack Hack games, and I've seen a couple comments that the Stack Hack game is already getting pretty challenging. Now, it might be that it could be it might just be luck that you win or lose. Who knows? It might be bad luck, might be good luck. I don't know. But if you guys are struggling with the Stack Hack game, let me know. And if you want me to, at the end of, episode 1 or 2 or whatever, if you want me to go through and maybe do some videos of playing through the Stack Hack games, or maybe we can even do a live stream. We can talk about the theories behind Shadow, Dr. Crow, Tim and Anna, Valentine, not strangers, that's the group. Julius, Tim, we already said Tim, Dusty, Bernd. If you guys want to talk about it during a live stream while we try to complete the stack hacks and just try to get some tips and tricks on how to complete those stack hacks, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to do that. I hope you guys are enjoying the healing as much as I am so far. And if you are, hit that like button. Let me know in the chat down below. Let me know in the comments what your guys' theories are up to this point. Now, I know that you guys have probably even surpassed this video in the gameplay. So let me know what your guys' theories are up to this point, not necessarily where you're at in the gameplay. You know what? I don't even care. Let me know what your guys' theories are no matter where you're at in the gameplay. I don't even care. I'm just curious as to what you guys think so far of the healing and what you think is going on with Dr. Crow, Shadow, and the rest of this group. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and hack with 60 bics instantly. Bics with a B, not a D. Let's go ahead and hack that. Shadow, tell me this isn't true. So we don't know. Oh no, that is a sinister video. Waterboarding her, or him. I think it's Klara. Is that the healing process? Looked like Klara was getting waterboarded. That's not good. He didn't really do that to Klara, did he? Tongue-tied, please tell me this isn't true. It certainly looks true. That it doesn't look good, Shadow. I'm just going to be real with you. It don't look good. It certainly looks like Klara's being waterboarded. Now, what kind of healing process can you get by waterboarding somebody? What are you healing them from? I feel like all that's doing is traumatizing somebody even more than what they probably already are at this point. Like, how are you supposed to heal somebody by doing that? I can imagine how hard this is, or this must be for you right now. Oh God, I can't believe it myself. What a sick bastard. He's just a damn sick bastard. What the hell's wrong with him? Why, Klara? Why? It's a good question. What if she's still being tortured? She probably is. She's still in his custody or her custody, whoever the Dr. Crow is. Oh God, and what if she doesn't survive this? Well, hopefully she does. I mean, if they're trying to heal these people, they're not trying to kill them. They're not trying to end them. They're trying to heal them. Apparently using very extreme methods. That's not going to happen. I wouldn't put anything past this psycho. Don't think about that right now. I mean, do we know of any other patients that's lived through Dr. Crow? You know what? I wouldn't put anything past this psycho. I mean, it's pretty clear that he's pretty psychotic. So who knows? I wouldn't put anything past him. I can't think straight right now. And on top of that, I'm asking you to keep everything a secret. I sometimes forget you could be in danger too. I'm so incredibly sorry for everything tongue-tied. You know, Dr. Crow, I think Dr. Crow, I think Dr. Crow thinks that I'm supposed to be their helper. Wasn't there a mention about every doctor needs his nurse or something like that? I could have swore that there was something mentioned about that. I could have swore Dr. Crow said something along those lines, like I don't know. I don't even know what he said. Doctor needs a nurse. It was something along those lines. So if that's the case, like maybe he's trying to make me his protege. Like he wants me to work side by side with him. I don't know. Cheer up. We'll catch this bastard. Didn't know you were that caring. Don't worry about me for now. You know what? Cheer up. Cheer up, Shadow. Chin up. Chin up. We'll catch this bastard. Cheer up, Buttercup. Yeah, but when? I don't know, Shadow. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to catch him, but we'll try to catch Crow. What if it's too late by then? Let's hope not. Let's hope not. I'm feeling so miserable. Klara didn't let me down back then. She was there for me when I needed her. She saved my life. Maybe Shadow was in a dark... I was in my head. I listened to what I was getting ready to say. Maybe Shadow was in a dark place in the past. Of course, Shadow was in a dark place. Shadow is a dark place. No, so whoever Shadow is, maybe Shadow was in a dark place and Klara saved Shadow's life. You know, maybe Shadow was about to do something to themselves and maybe end their own life, and Klara, you know, either talked them out of it or helped them. I don't know, see the joy of life. I have no idea, but it certainly seems that Shadow is great friends with Klara and has a deep love for Klara. It might not be a romantic, physical love, but it's a deep emotional love with Klara. That's what it seems like. Please don't be mad at me. I need a moment for myself. You know what, oh, we can ask. See, I'm sitting here just assuming. I'm sitting here assuming about it, and we can actually ask Shadow what he or she means about Klara saving their life. Let's do that. Premium content option. It was about 2 years ago. I already mentioned that I worked in an IT company. We take care of cybersecurity, okay? We help people who don't know where else to go. We're basically the Robin Hoods of the internet. That's noble. And it all started with this email. What email is that? Okay. I'm being blackmailed. Please help. Dear sir or madam, my name is Daniel Georges. Georges? Gorgeous? I mean, it's missing the U, but I'm going with gorgeous. My name is Daniel Gorgeous. And I'm reaching out to you out of sheer desperation. I'm being threatened and blackmailed by a ruthless gang of extortionists. This gang threatens to publish intimate photo and video material of me and my wife. Oh, that's dark. This footage has been recorded by our in-house camera system that these criminals have hacked into. That's even worse. They are asking for a huge amount of money, or else they will publish everything. I'm totally desperate, and your company is the only one I can turn to. The police cannot help me. My last hopes are with you. Please help me. You can reach me by email or phone. Daniel Gorgeous. I mean, it's probably George's, but I'm going with Gorgeous. Daniel Gorgeous. So, Shadow received the email. So we can't assume that Shadow is Daniel Gorgeous, right? That's not we can't assume that, right? Inkmail.2.1. I'm just trying to see if there's maybe other names around. Okay. So we can't assume that Shadow is Daniel Gorgeous because Shadow was the one that received the email from Daniel Gorgeous. Okay. Poor guy. Well, and his family. Poor guy and his family. I mean, that it's not just affecting him; it's affecting his entire family. Him and his. I think he said his wife. Yeah, intimate photos of and videos of him and his wife. I know, right? That's why I wanted to take care of the case right away. But my boss had strictly forbidden me to do it. He was probably aware of the risks that come with a case like this. However, as fate would have it, my boss had to go away for a few days, and so Shadow probably took care of that case. A boat trip he couldn't cancel under any circumstances. I was told to keep my hands off the matter until he returned. But I couldn't stop thinking about this family. In the meantime, I had received another email in which the threats became much more violent. It was getting to the point where even the children of this family were being intimidated. That's terrible. That's so sad. I mean, who threatens kids, right? Innocent kids. These guys just had to be amateur hackers. Anyone who sinks that low can't be up to anything. And then I'm told that I'm not ready for this. My ambition was literally on fire. I couldn't help it. I had to do something about those bastards. So I'm guessing Shadow maybe helped the family. I would have done the same in your place. I don't have a good feeling. Quite reckless of you. Look, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a hacker. But if I was in something like this and I saw something like that, man, it would be difficult not to want to help. So look, I probably would have done the same thing if I was in the same predicament as Shadow at that point in time. Which, however, was a big mistake as it turned out afterwards. At first, things went real smooth. I located the central computer of this organization and gained access to it. I collected all kinds of evidence and identities and covered my tracks. I had everything I needed to finally bust these pigs. Sounds like everything's going according to plan. At least that's what I thought. Until suddenly this picture popped up on my computer. Ooh. I can't tell what it all says, but something exception OE has occurred. The current application will be terminated. Press any key to terminate the current application. Press Control-Alt-Delete again to restart your computer. You will lose any unsaved information in all your applications. Press any key to continue. Interesting. We are Legion. Legion. Interesting. Something evil that one wants to inflict on us turns against oneself. We do not forgive. We do not forget. We control you. Legion. That might be important. We might have to remember this cyber group Legion. Maybe not. Maybe this has nothing to do with what we're doing now. It's just a backstory. So your busted shit happens. We are right. We are Legion. Like who's the Legion? Yes, these criminals called themselves the Legion, right? And after that, or after they were able to trace my connection, I knew that all the data I had collected was fake. Oh. They used a computer that was specially prepared for attackers like me. And from one moment to the next, the tide turned. So Shadow, who is extremely smart in what they do, met a match that was a bit better. Suddenly, they knew everything about me, my real name, my address, when I tie my shoes, everything. But I couldn't tell my boss about it. First, I didn't follow his instructions. And second, it would have made me look like a failure. But I still didn't fully realize what I was getting myself into. Yeah, so he certainly not only met his match, but he met the like final boss. Like it was like final boss level, and it didn't look like you were gonna win at all, Shadow. That sucks. That's tough. But what did Klara have to do with it? What happened then? Say nothing. Let's just let him continue with, or her. I don't know if Shadow's a guy or girl. I really don't. And I've seen some theories on Reddit. I've seen some theories on in my comments. I don't know if Shadow's a guy or girl. So if I say he or if I say she, just understand, at this point in time, I have no freaking clue. But Shadow, I'm going to let Shadow continue their story just that way we can, I don't want to push them. We want to get as much information as possible. So I suddenly received several audio messages with threats of revenge. Those who mess with the Legion will deeply regret it. I just had to talk to someone about it. Klara came over one evening and I told her the whole story. She was so worried about me. I kept telling her that I would handle it somehow. She must have contacted my boss the same evening, and quickly became clear to me why my boss wanted to take care of this personally, because he actually managed to hack into the real central computer of the Legion. A few hours later, all the leading members were arrested, and now look at what was in the mailbox of one of the bosses. So Shadow met the final boss, the Legion. However, the Legion didn't realize that there was their final boss, which was Shadow's boss. And Shadow's boss beat Shadow's final boss, which ended up being the Legion's final boss, Shadow's boss, right? Let's check out this. Elimination Shadow. Legion to Victor. This is a direct order for the total elimination of the self-proclaimed hacker Shadow. While he does not pose a direct threat due to his limited abilities, he should nevertheless be wiped out as a preventative measure. Tomorrow evening, we expect news about his death. So the Legion had sent a message to Victor, whoever Victor is, said, hey, Shadow needs to be taken care of. And if it wasn't for Shadow's boss, if it wasn't for Klara reaching out to Shadow's boss, Shadow wouldn't have had everybody arrested, or Shadow's boss wouldn't have had everybody arrested, and Shadow might not be with us right now. So yeah, I mean, if Klara hadn't informed my boss, the two of us would have probably never have met. It's very true. It's a good thing Klara did that. Oh God, they were really serious. Your boss obviously knows what he's doing. That's true too. I mean, the first and third one right there are definitely good options to pick. That's good that Klara did that. I mean, it definitely shows that Klara has a good way of thinking. Like, she understands that, like, she's good at critical thinking. Yeah, I mean, she understood that, look, I need to let somebody know because maybe they can help, and they did. Shadow's boss. However, the boss obviously knows what he's doing. Whoever the boss is, I don't even know if they made mention of the boss being a guy or girl. I have no idea. Maybe, but the boss definitely knew what they were doing. And that might play a role. I mean, what if the boss is Dr. Crow? Dr. Crow seems to have a really good knowledge of technology. He does, and he's a really cool guy, so he is a guy. Thanks for listening, Tongue Tied. I really appreciate everything you do. And should Klara survive all this, I will show my gratitude to you. I promise. I'll take that, Shadow. Nonsense. There's no need. Actually, no, never mind. I don't need any I don't need any gratitude. I don't want anything at all for it. I'll get back to you on that. Could you please continue with the invest? Look, Shadow, I'll get back to you on that. I'll let you know what we can do after all this is all said and done. Maybe we can go out and grab a pint or something. Good, and I'm sorry I got so emotional. We're going to get Klara out of there. Yes, yes, we are. Let's take this bastard down. Yes, let's do it. What's next? I'm ready. You have my full support. That's that's my hacker fist bump. Look, I'm ready. Let's do this. I don't know what we're getting ready to do next, but I'm ready to do whatever we're getting ready to do. All right. Listen, tongue-tied. I'm listening. As a first step, I will optimize my spy software. The risk these damn visual glitches will give me away is just too high. In the meantime, please continue to keep your eyes open, and any lead, no matter how small, could be significant. Right. All right. So what's next? Strangers. We're back in the strangers chat with Valentine. Hi, guys. What's going on, Valentine? I have to admit. All right. Roxy and Bernd are back. The scavenger hunt comes just at the right time. Perfect for the beginning of my vacation. I feel like that's the worst time. Like, why do you have to stress about all this that's going on during a vacation? Roxy, scavenger hunt. Anna, I was just about to ask that too. Valentine, of course. Think about it. These two dolls, the riddle, the mysterious Dr. Crow, and our great team. Someone is organizing a really cool scavenger hunt for us. Surely you all know what a scavenger hunt is. I have a feeling Valentine is clueless as to what's going on. Like, Valentine definitely doesn't understand the severity of what's going on. I mean, Anna is pretty scared about everything that's going on. Bernd is, I think, a little worried about what's going on too, because both of them have received dolls. And we don't really know what these dolls have to do with anything yet. But they both have clues. So it's freaking a couple people out. But Valentine, he's just not gripping that severity right now. Stupid question. What was that again exactly? Say nothing. Yeah, of course we know how the scavenger hunt goes. But I don't think this is a scavenger hunt, Valentine. Julius has no idea what a scavenger hunt is. Interesting. It's a game where all the participants in the team follow a lead and solve tasks to reach a goal. I used to do one every year when I was a kid. One clue led to the next. Normally, the clue is like a riddle. Like, you find an item, and then there was a riddle attached to said item that would lead you to a next item with another riddle, and so on and so forth until you reach the goal or the treasure or whatever it is, the end game, you know? And when all the tasks were completed, you received a prize in the end. Sounds really cool. Yes, it is. I feel like a little 8-year-old Valentine, but I look better today. Don't you guys find all this exciting? I have a feeling that I definitely know that Anna doesn't think this is exciting. Lucy, a scavenger hunt that gives you sleepless nights without being told about it. Thanks. I'll pass. Lucy's not enjoying that either. She disagrees. Lucy's out. Anna, me too. Anna's out. That scratching on my door, that creepy clown, that's where the fun stops for me. And by the way, I don't think this is a harmless scavenger hunt. I'm right there with you, Anna. I don't think so either. I think Valentine's taking this way too lightly. Don't worry, sweetie. You'll see. In the end, we will probably laugh about it. Ooh, I didn't know what was getting ready to happen. The whole phone went dark. The whole phone went blank. I was like, something's getting ready to happen. But it's just Shadow, Secret Magic. Even if it's hard, please try to behave as inconspicuously as possible. Klara's life is at stake. So Shadow's basically saying, like, look, don't give away all the information that we know, because it could affect what's happening to Klara right now. Especially if someone like Dr. Crow could possibly be watching our chat. I see it like that too now. Possibly Valentine is right, guys. I still have a bad feeling about all this. I mean, the logical choice is to say I still have a bad feeling about all this. But if we're trying to keep everyone calm and we're trying to possibly save Klara's life and keep her from being tortured anymore or quote unquote punished or healed, maybe we should say Valentine is probably right, or possibly. It might make the rest of the group more at ease, but I don't really want them to be too at ease. I want them to be alert. Look, I still have a bad feeling about all this. I can't lie about it. I have a bad feeling about it. Please don't be a killjoy. Look, Valentine, I don't think I'm killjoying anything. Lucy, Anna, and I'd be willing to bet Bernd they're not down with this. They're not. In the end, you'll thank me that we all participated when the treasure chest is waiting for us. Julius, a treasure chest? Well, the prize we get when we reach the goal. I don't know if you want to reach the goal, Valentine. I feel like reaching the goal, you're going to have to go through the healing process. And who knows what's going on with the healing process. It is probably beyond question that this is Bernd. It's probably beyond question that this is some kind of well thought out scavenger hunt. Valentine has explained this in detail. One leads to the next, one clue to the other. However, these grim themes of plague and disease, the strange dolls we found at home, I'm not sure I want to know what's waiting for us at the end. However, I doubt that is a chest of gold. Right, I'm right there with you, Bernd, and I kind of figured you would say something similar. Like he's like in doubt. He doesn't think this is some kind of in-depth scavenger hunt. Now, please don't spoil the fun. After all, nothing really bad has happened. You haven't seen the videos I've seen, Valentine. I watched a girl get waterboarded. That's not part of the scavenger hunt. Anyway, I'm convinced this is really cool thing that's going on. You'll see. By the way, do you know what is the most important thing to solve a scavenger hunt? Or do you know what is the most important thing to solve a scavenger hunt? A fair amount of intelligence, experience, and creativity. To be hungry, tell us. I'm curious, Valentine, what is it? Is it experience? Experience in solving riddles? Experience in solving scavenger hunts? Team spirit. Team spirit. That is the secret sauce to the scavenger hunt. That is the secret. Team spirit. And that's why we should all get to know each other better. And the best way to do that is a game. What kind of game are we playing? Good idea. Oh no. I do want to get to know everybody a little bit better. Like that sounds fun, but what kind of game? What kind of game are we getting ready to play, Valentine? Exactly. I already came up with something nice. I'm curious. I really don't know if I'm in the mood for that right now, says Anna. Valentine, come on. Frog emoji. It'll be fun, you'll see. Julius. I'm totally in. Julius he's ready to go. I love games. Julius very quickly went from don't bother me, stop texting me, this is a stupid group chat to yeah, I'm totally in, let's play a game. Anna, you do. Look at that, everybody's like suspicious of Julius right now. Like Anna's like, wait, you do? Like what happened to like hating this group chat? Julius, ladies, you act as if I always think everything sucks. Well, yeah, that's all the kind of perspective that you've ever given us. Roxy, well, if you say so. Valentine, okay, then let's go. Julius, since you're so enthusiastic, you have the honor to begin. Pick someone and ask a question. This is basically like truth or dare without the dare. It's just truth. So I can ask who and what I want, says Julius. Valentine, thumbs up emoji. And after the question is answered, the person chooses the next. Okay. And so on and so forth. I get it. I understand. I wonder who's good, what question I'm going to be asked. Easy, right? Easy peasy, Valentine. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go, Julius. Sorry, I don't get it. Look, I get it. I get it. Let's do this thing, Julius. Valentine, who will it be? Julius is getting ready to pick. He erased who he was getting ready to pick. It looked like he was getting ready to, but then he just erased it all. So he's getting ready to pick again. Roxy. Julius is fond of Roxy. And I'm curious as to what questions we're going to be asking Roxy as well. Oh, gosh. Julius is going to be like, you want to go on a date with me? Sweetie. Let's start off with Sweetie, because I'm sure the girls love being called Sweetie by somebody that they have no idea about. I'll make it real easy for you. To whom in the group would you not say no to? There can be only one. So, say no to what, though? You sent a picture. Am I a sex god? Yes. So am I a sex god question? A is yes, B is A, C is B. So ultimately ends up being yes, but that's actually kind of a funny picture. Probably gonna see it as a thumbnail. Not even gonna lie. Show off. Keep dreaming, Julius, but to get your imagination going a bit, Sweetie, I choose Lucy. I'm flattered. Roxy, you're the best, says Julius. So Lucy is flattered. And so Roxy says she could not say no to Lucy. Lucy's flattered. Julius, Roxy, you're the best. Roxy, some people think they're the best, and some really are. Okay, I get to ask the next person now, right? That's right. So who's Roxy going to ask? Roxy is choosing Anna. Interesting. Anna says, oh dear, with a little monkey emoji covering its eyes. Roxy, don't worry, hun. Unlike Julius, I have manners. Roxy was writing out her question, but then erased it. Says, let me think for a second. Still waiting. Julius is getting impatient. For a second, question marks. Still waiting. Roxy has no idea what her question's going to be. Roxy, okay, I have something. Anna, what was your most embarrassing mishap so far? Oh. We're going to see if Anna gets embarrassed at all. Anna, she's had a few. She's had a few embarrassments, but she's not afraid to talk about it. Last month. So embarrassing. I can't tell you that. She says, oh God, no, I can't tell you. So what's she going to say? Don't chicken out. You got to pull through it. Then we might as well not bother. Look, Anna, don't chicken out, Anna. I want to hear what your embarrassing moment was, too. Anna, okay then. I was visiting my sister in Canada, and she had booked me a room in a very expensive hotel. Sounds nice. What a nice sister. In the entrance area, the hallway was made of glass, and under the glass was water. I thought the whole hallway had this glass flooring, but actually it was just a small glass bridge. I wanted to go further to the left, but that was where the bridge stopped. I fell right into the water. There was a lot of laughter. It sounds like, oh man. So one of I really enjoy the TV show The Office, and it just reminds me of when Michael Scott and Jim were going to see a client, and in the hallway, or in the hallway, like the office of the client or whatever, Michael Scott was walking, and basically there's a giant koi pond with a bridge going through the koi pond, and it was kind of like it wasn't a straight bridge. It kind of like went, kind of curved a little bit and then kept going. And Michael Scott wasn't paying attention and just fell, completely fell into the koi pond. Oh, hilarious. So funny. So Anna, similar situation, kind of. She saw a glass bridge, saw water underneath it, kind of wanted to see a little more, wanted to go a little bit further to the left, but there was no more bridge there. There was no more footsteps, fell right into the water. There was a lot of laughter. That's really funny. I would have loved to have seen it. It's going to only happen to you. I would have been so embarrassed. Oh, come on, there is worse. I don't know. I guess I would have been embarrassed. I don't know. I don't personally get too embarrassed, so I don't know if I would have personally been embarrassed or not. Oh dear, you poor thing. I would have died, says Roxy. Tim says, look, Anna, I have a sticker for you. Let's see what the sticker says. Maybe we can't. Oh, I don't think we can open it up. The sticker says, I'm not clumsy, just the floor hates me. The tables and chairs are bullies, and the walls get in my way. I like that sticker. Lucy's laughing. Anna, change the subject. Real quick, please. I guess it's my turn. Right, so Anna gets to pick. Who is Anna going to pick? Tongue-tied, maybe. Bernd. Anna picked Bernd. Who's going to pick tongue-tied? I've been waiting. I'm waiting for my turn. And then who am I going to get to pick? Of course, only if you feel like it, Bernd. But I'm sure Bernd will be. He'll do it. Yeah, I'd love to, Anna. You can ask me anything. All right. One moment. Anna's got to think of a question. I think she came up with a question. Not that easy. Maybe not. How about music? So what kind of music Bernd likes, maybe? What's your favorite band and why? I don't even have to think about that. Bernd's going to send us something, I think. Oh, here we go. A little bit of a 15-second clip.
So, folks, who is this?
I have no idea. The Beatles? It might be. It sounds like the Beatles. Beatles, Rolling Stones, BTS. It's definitely not BTS, and then I have no idea. I'm gonna go with the Beatles because definitely didn't sound like BTS. Oh man, that's actually really funny that they even gave that as an option. I'm gonna go with Beatles. Pretty sure. Yes, excellent, tongue-tied. I know my music. I know my jam music. Hopefully that doesn't get me copyright. Hopefully there's no copyright claim on that. If there is, I might have to. You might not be able to hear the music if I get copyright claim on it. I won't be able to play the music. So we'll see. If you guys hear the music, that means I didn't get the claim. If you don't hear the music, that means I had to silence it. So hopefully you don't. But it's a quick little 10-second Beatles song. Did you guess or did you know? Jam, I actually knew it. I know everything, Bernd. I'm a jam genius. Don't you know this yet? Everybody else knows I'm a jam genius. I'm really pleased. Unfortunately, I don't know many people I can share my love for this music with. The unreachable Beatles. Julius, I've never liked them. Bernd, that's a great pity, Julius. There is no other band that offers such a diverse repertoire. They've got the perfect song for every mood and emotional state. The music was real. Or that... it was real. The music was real, but that was real music. Julius, I don't listen to anything, and I don't listen to anything in my car without a decent bass. Bernd, I think, dear Julius, you and I have a very different taste in music. Yeah, Valentine agrees. I think so too. Bernd, now it's Bernd's turn. Who's Bernd gonna ask? There's only a few of us left. There's Tim, there's Lucy, there's myself, even Valentine. There's Valentine. Tongue-tied, he's asking me. Tongue-tied, since you have proven yourself to be a music expert, you may answer my question. Perfect. I can't wait, Bernd. And I am a music expert. It's an honor. I was afraid of it. Go ahead. It's an honor, Bernd. I can't wait. Can't wait to answer my question. Kind of exciting to play a game like this with so many young people. I feel 20 years younger right now. Bernd's definitely the oldest one of the group. Now then, what question could be interesting for young people like you? Valentine says, take your time, Bernd. Tongue-tied deserves a nice question. Thank you, Valentine. I appreciate that. I do deserve a nice question. Now, whether I give you the honest answer or not remains to be seen. Anna, I'm already curious. All right, Bernd, what's the question going to be? All right, he says, okay. He's got it. Who in the group do you find most attractive, Tongue-tied? Ooh! Ooh-wee! Roxy, let's hear it. Valentine. Oh, the next decision determines whether you want to flirt with women or with men. This decision can only be changed by a complete restart of the app. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. So, you can literally flirt with whoever you want. Whomever? Is it whomever or whoever? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. But we get to flirt with whoever we want. Oh, what gender are you attracted to? I kind of wanted to go through and look at everybody's pictures real quick, but I'm probably going to go with... I'll be honest. Like, I like the ladies. Let's be real. I like the ladies. So I'm probably going with either Lucy, Anna, or Roxy. Hopefully they'll let me go through the pictures to kind of pick out who I want to flirt with. Let's go with the ladies. Okay, so then I can I don't have to think about it for long at all. Let me think for a moment. I'd rather keep that to myself. All right, let's go ahead and check out Roxy's pictures. Who do we want to flirt with? Roxy? I feel like they all have different kind of appearances, you know? Like, they all give off a little different. I don't know. She's fit. She probably goes to the gym. I think she talks about going to the gym, doesn't she? Maybe not. I don't know. Roxy. Who else is there? Anna. Let's check out Anna. Do we dare flirt with Anna? Gym selfie? I mean, they're all going to the gym. Anna does like sushi. I could totally go on sushi dates with Anna. Could totally do it. It looks like Anna likes food just as much as I do. Oh, I don't know. Who do I want? Look, in the gym. Who do I want to flirt with? Now, I need to look at Lucy's. How am I going to find Lucy's? Shoot. How can I find Lucy's? Is she maybe into healing? She's not. Oh, nuts. I don't know how I can find Lucy's. Well, can't look at Lucy's pictures. I don't even have to think about this for long. Let me think for a moment. I'd rather keep that to myself. I'm going to say let me think for a moment. Because that's clearly going to... it's clearly going to say, like, hey, I need to look through people's profiles. Anna, Lucy, or Roxy? Lucy, all right. So Lucy's the bartender. I do remember that. Lucy's the bartender. Roxy and Anna... You can't go wrong with either one of them. Like, let's be real. Like, they are all, like, I remember Lucy being cute. We just looked at Roxy and Anna. They're both cute. Like, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Okay, I've narrowed it down to 2 in my head. I've narrowed it down to 2. The 2 I think I've narrowed it down to is going to be between Anna and Roxy. Now, who... Interesting. Roxy or Anna? Oh, let's look at the links again. Hold on. Let's look at their links. Let's see what their links have to say about them. I'm not going to go to their Instagrams. But, I mean, Anna likes food. Anna likes food, and I like food. Oh, she has a cute little pet here. Somebody mentioned in the comment, I can't remember exactly what they said, but I read it and I responded. They told me what kind of animal this is, and I can't remember. Because I think I called it like a newt or something like that, and I think I was wrong. Let's go to album. What's going on with the album? Okay, Michael Bublé, Christmas. This is one of Anna's favorite albums. Okay, interesting. My 2 old trading card games. Okay, let's check out Roxy's links. The Season of the Witch. I remember that. It was like a Halloween party type thing. Great playthrough. Check it out. Got the little emoji with the smiling, but the shh face. Let's check out what this playthrough is. Hey, check this out. Oh, that was the sign. This is sign playthrough. Oh, so Roxy's playthrough. Roxy's playthrough is a sign. The sign. Oh, that's an old that's an old intro. I remember that intro. I like that intro. I enjoyed that intro. So Roxy, Roxy loves my playthrough of the sign. She enjoys my channel. That's it. That does it. That does it for me. Roxy it is. Roxy it freaking is. I'm going with Roxy. She's got my link. She got the link to my sign playthrough. Like, I love it. Roxy's happy as well. Great. Roxy's our relationship status has improved by a little bit. Julius, hey, I already had my eye on Roxy. Roxy, but she's not into you, Julius. That's right. She ain't following your playthrough, Julius. Roxy, that makes 2. Let's go. Let's go, Force Julius, and now you. But you know what? Let's be real, Roxy. It's still only 1. But I'm sorry to disappoint you, honey. I'm happily single, and I want it to stay that way for now. That's okay. Look, I'm a little hurt. Not that hurt. A little hurt. But it's okay, Roxy. The only reason I chose you is because I felt like you liked my playthrough. So I chose you because you got my playthrough as your link, Roxy. But it's so funny that Bernd, of all people, would ask this question. Makes him likable, though. The older, the crazier surprise, too. Look, it makes him likable. Like, I like Bernd. He's super cute. I like Bernd. He's a cute old guy. Roxy, for sure. All right, back into the strangers chat. Tongue-tied. All right, it's my turn to pick. Who am I going to pick? So there's still Valentine. There's still Tim. Maybe I'll ask Tim a question. Tim, Lucy, or a little old me? Ooh. Then I pick you, Valentine. Tim, you must be anxiously waiting. Ladies first. Lucy, your turn. Who do I want to ask a question to? I kind of want to ask a question to Tim. Tim's been quiet. Tim's been real quiet. And Tim's been talking with Anna. But Lucy's been even more quiet than Tim. Like throughout this entire game so far, we haven't heard much from Lucy at all. I've heard a lot from Valentine, so I'm not gonna. I like Valentine. We're not gonna pick Valentine. We're gonna pick Tim or Lucy. I think I'm gonna pick Lucy because I haven't heard much from Lucy at all. We've heard a little bit from Tim. I'm picking Lucy. Look, ladies first. Ladies first. Lucy, your turn. There we go. Please have mercy. Never. No. Is your glass half empty or half full? What's your favorite candy? What's your greatest wish? Ooh. Really good questions. Very different in each one, though. Like, is your glass half full, half empty? That's a very good question to see that type of person's, I guess, personality. Like, are they optimistic? Are they pessimistic? Are they neither? Like, that's a good question to kind of learn their character. What's your favorite candy? Is just easy. It's a simple question. What's your greatest wish is another good question. I mean, do they wish for happiness? Do they wish for, are they selfish in their wish, or are they giving in their wish? Could really show the character of a person as well. Half empty or half full, or your greatest wish. I wonder what would show more character. What would show their true inner feelings more? Their greatest wish, or I think the greatest wish. I kind of want to. I think I could better learn and understand Lucy if I ask what your greatest wish is. Is it selfish? Is it giving? Don't laugh, please. Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be an astronaut. My brother and I used to play space all the time. My father even made us a small spaceship out of cardboard. I even have an old photo of it. Oh, check that out. Lucy. Wanting to be an astronaut. Oh, it's so cool looking. It's even got the world. It's got the Earth up at the top, kind of like you're looking out the window, looking at the Earth. It's got like it looks like an egg carton, like a dozen egg carton on the left-hand side to just look like buttons. That is amazing. I love that. So cool. My biggest wish would be to fly into space one day. All the nonsense that happens here on Earth must look so insignificant from up there. That's probably very true. Very true. But does that mean, like, I'm probably looking too far into this, but, Lucy wants to be an astronaut. She wants to fly into space. But is she wanting to fly into space to get away from the world because of how crazy the world's gotten? Does she want to fly in space because that's her dream? That's what her aspiration is. Does she want to fly in space to possibly do something good for the world and good for the people on Earth? That's a possibility as well. That's not for me. I'll come with. What a cute story. It's a super cute story. And you know what? I would love to go to space. I would love to go into space just to see what it's like. That would be awesome. It's a cute story. I love that spaceship. That's like amazing. Anna thinks so too. But it's nothing I would do. I'm afraid of heights. Yeah, what goes up must come down. It's only 250,000 miles. The bridge across the river here in town is enough for me. Tim, afraid you'll fall in? I forgot Anna was talking. I forgot Anna mentioned how she was gonna fall, how she fell off of a bridge. That's hilarious. Tim, you afraid you're falling? Anna wasn't very happy about that. Okay, I guess I'll continue. Tim, are you watching any series at the moment? Tim, very nice question. What's Tim watching at the moment? Julius and Anna are chiming in. The Golden Girls. Now I'm curious. Julius says Tim's watching the Golden Girls. Wait, I'll make a quick short. Oh, what's it gonna be, Tim? Ooh. Oh, Tim Gruppendorf. Gruppendorf? Is that Tim's last name? Interesting.
My favorite series? Well, have a guess. It has a famous angel in it who wears a trench coat. Think Supernatural. That's right. Castiel. That's my favorite character in the series. I grew up on Supernatural. That show means a lot to me. If you don't know it, you definitely have to check it out. It's awesome.
Castiel. Can't say I've ever seen it. Can't say I've ever. I'm gonna have to check it out now. Tim says so. Supernatural is best. I do like Supernatural. Don't get me wrong. I just never seen Castiel. I don't like the series too much. Sorry, don't know it. I just don't know it. I don't know it, but I'll have to check it out now. Castiel. Wait, is he talking about? Oh, Supernatural. I'm an idiot. I have seen Supernatural. I have. I was thinking like the series. I was thinking like the genre Supernatural. I was thinking genre Supernatural. Wasn't expected. I know what he's talking about now. I have seen it. Now I feel stupid by saying don't know it. I have seen Supernatural. It's actually a really good series. I've fallen asleep watching it many a nights. Just like turn it on. I'm sitting there watching. Next thing you know, I'm out, like gone, like unconscious. Team Castiel. Julius is impressed with it as well. You're really impressing me, Julius. So Julius is enjoying Supernatural. Team Castiel. Valentine, enough already, you binge watchers. Do you know how you can impress me, Tim? By asking the next question. If you're that pushy, then I'll ask you right now. Yes, about time. How about a more challenging question for a change? What do you want to have accomplished in life by the time you are 60? Valentine, that's easy. Being filthy rich. Don't we all? Not really, though. Don't get me wrong. Having money is great, but... Right, it would be great, but... When I'm 60, I want to be a successful Broadway singer. Oh! Preferably in musicals like Phantom of the Opera or The Lion King. Anna's loving The Lion King. That musical was so beautiful. Heartbreaking. Oh, when Scar took out Mufasa and Simba. Oh, Simba was so upset. He was like, just wake up. Oh, I could watch it and probably cry just thinking about it. Such a heartbreaking movie, Lion King, in the beginning. Obviously, it turned out really good, but a great movie. One of my favorite Disney movies, Lion King. One of my favorite. I love musicals. Musicals aren't my jam. You can sing, Valentine. Can you sing, Valentine? You think he'll send us a video of him singing? Let's find out. Can he? Will he? Roxy. I want to know that too. Well, I'm no David Bowie. David Bowie. Yeah. But I think he's going to send us something of him singing. There is no but. He's like, I'm no David Bowie. There's no but. I'm just not David Bowie. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you anyway. Will Valentine send us something of him singing? Well, then my question goes to Julius. Are we doing this again? The best is yet to come. Oh, Julius started it off. That's right. So Valentine has to ask Julius the last question. You're a really cool dude. That's why I'd like to know, what is your biggest fear? Interesting. Don't say you don't have any. Now I'm curious. That Roxy turns him down for the third time? That is absolutely Julius's fear. I'm picking it. I'm picking it. That Roxy turns him down for the third time. Julius. I'm laughing my ass off, tongue side. Me too. I don't really like to talk about it. I have thalassophobia. Thalassophobia? Valentine. Thalasso what? What is thalassophobia? The fear of... I'm going to take a wild guess. Large bodies of water, clowns, steep valleys, spiders. It's not spiders. That's arachnophobia. Thalassophobia. I don't think it's clowns. It might be clowns. I have no idea. Large bodies of water, steep valleys. Thalassophobia. I have no idea. I'm gonna go with large bodies of water, maybe? Let's go with that. I have no idea what it is, actually. Correct. I knew it. No doubt. I'm a damn genius. Correct. Thalassophobia is a fear of deep waters. When I was 5, I almost drowned. There was a lake near our house. I was playing there with 2 friends, and I fell in during a scuffle. The current pulled me in. No matter how hard I was trying, I couldn't come back to the surface. It's like a riptide. Luckily, I was saved at the last moment by 2 hikers. Otherwise, that would have been it. That's terrifying. You were really lucky. Something like this happens faster than people think. I'm so sorry to hear that. It really does. Like, 1 second you're having fun playing around. Next thing you know, the undercurrent, the riptide, or whatever you want to call it, the undertow, swipes you out and just carries you out to sea. Happens at the beach all the time, it seems like. Yes, it really happened from one moment to the next. Anna, but you were lucky and you're still alive, right? Traumatized, but alive, says Julius. Roxy, I love that you shared this with us, Julius. I already feel pretty embarrassed about my extreme fear of spiders. So, Roxy has arachnophobia. Why be embarrassed? Spiders are the worst. Lucy don't like spiders either. I totally agree. Spiders are harmless. I think they're cute. I don't think spiders are cute. However, I don't think spiders are harmless. However, I also don't agree that they're the worst. Spiders are vital to, essentially the food chain. I mean, if you didn't have spiders, you'd have a lot of things go wrong. I don't think spiders are harmless. I don't think they're cute, but I don't agree that they're the worst. But I don't know. I'm just gonna go with spiders are harmless. They're not. They're not harmless. They can do some damage if they bit you or something like that. But for the most part, they're not all that bad. They do look disgusting. I'm not disagreeing with that. Spiders definitely don't look. They're not the prettiest things in the world. Bernd, I don't like to talk about it either, but I also suffer from a phobia. I'm very afraid of hospitals, the smell, the atmosphere. Just thinking about stethoscopes, scalpels, and syringes sends chills down my spine. That's interesting because Valentine works at a hospital, supposedly. Valentine says he's a nurse. Interesting. So Bernd's afraid of hospitals. Roxy. Was it Roxy? Yeah, Roxy's afraid of spiders. Julius is afraid of water, drowning. Anna, wait a minute, guys. I already told Tongue Tied about it. Ever since I was a kid, I've been terrified of clowns. Anna's afraid of clowns. That's right. Their permanent grin is so scary. Makes my blood run cold just thinking about it. And then suddenly I find this creepy clown at my door. Bernd, on the other hand, is afraid of hospitals. That's right. And he found a voodoo doll with a V on his chest, which is from not dissection, but it's from like when you take the organs out, when you're harvesting the organs of a corpse or something like that. I think is what Tim was talking about. That's right. Bernd, on the other hand, is afraid of hospitals and finds a voodoo doll with a V-shaped incision. And now think back to the words, it is not chance that unites you. You think that some random phobias are the reason why we were chosen? That's what it seems like. I think it's a little far-fetched, Anna. You might be right about that. You might be right about that. That makes sense that Anna's afraid of clowns and received a clown doll. Bernd is afraid of hospitals and received a voodoo doll with the Y incision that you get from, like, when they do autopsies or when they're harvesting organs or when they're taking out the organs in the morgue, whatever. I don't know. It was something that Tim was talking about. It makes sense so far. I guess the only thing we can really do also is kind of wait for the third doll to show up and see who it goes to and see if it goes to Roxy, maybe it's a spider. I think Roxy was the one afraid of spiders, right? Was it Roxy? I think Roxy was afraid of spiders. No, Lucy was afraid of spiders. Roxy didn't really say what she was afraid of. So Roxy and Tim and Valentine did not share their fears. Okay. Look, I think you might be right, Anna. Relationship with Anna improves a little bit. Thank you, Tongue Tied. You're welcome, Anna. Tim, what's Tim's fear? I don't know about that. Doesn't everyone have to deal with some kind of fear? Probably. Maybe. And how would Dr. Crow know about your fears? Anna, although that was an interesting thought, I think you're reading too much into this. Anyway, I really enjoyed getting to know you guys a little better. I hope you too. I did. This was a productive chat. It's making me think. It's certainly making me think. I mean, the dolls and then talking about these phobias, the pieces are starting to come together, I think. I think it has something to do with their fears. Was kind of nice, was okay. For sure. Look, for sure. I enjoyed that. And I think we're starting to understand why we're all together. And I think we're starting to understand what this whole healing process is. Now, is the healing process to help us deal with our fears? Is the healing supposed to help us beat our fears? And what is Anna's fear? Not Anna, Klara. What is Clara's fear? She was being waterboarded. I feel like if anybody was to get waterboarded, it would be Julius. Like, oh my god, he'd probably have a heart attack if you started doing that to him. Bernd, I found this game most remarkable. It's nice there are still young people who pursue their dreams. And as for this Dr. Crow, hopefully it will soon be clarified what exactly is behind these strange incidents. And whether Valentine is perhaps correct in his assumption that this is indeed a macaroni event. A macabre event. I've never heard that word in my entire damn life. Macabre event. But you'll have to excuse me for now. I have to dedicate myself to work. Take care, folks. Good luck, Bernd. Yes. Have fun. Roxy, I'm off too. Anna's probably going to be leaving here soon. Yep, Anna's out. Roxy's offline. Bernd's offline. Tim. I think the distraction was good for all of us. Talk later, guys. Tim is out. What's next? Lucy and Anna. New message received. So it looks like Valentine is still online. Lucy and Anna are both still online. Lucy and Anna, we can spy in on Lucy and Anna's chat between them two in the next video, of course. Now, the strangers here. I didn't even think of that. We could have totally checked out Lucy's profile picture from the profile picture of the strangers. However, we're finding out more about the group, and we learned a lot about the group in this video. Now, I also wonder, are the pieces starting to flow? Are the pieces starting to come together that we're starting to learn that maybe Dr. Crow has us all together? Maybe Dr. Crow is trying to heal us of our fears maybe now? Like, Anna is scared of clowns. She has a phobia of clowns. Anna, terrified of clowns, received a clown doll at her house. That has to mean something. Like, the clues aren't a mistake. Like, what did Dr. Crow say? You're not here by mistake. There's a reason behind all that. Bernd, he received a voodoo doll that had a Y incision, as if the voodoo doll got it from like a hospital. You know, hospital doctors, they use that Y incision. And Bernd is terrified of hospitals. There's two there that have a link to their fears. Two dolls both have links to their fears. So it makes me wonder what is truly going on with Dr. Crow. Is he really got us together because of our fears? Now, Julius is afraid of drowning. He's afraid of large waters. He had a issue where he was drowning as a child, so he's afraid of that. We didn't hear Tim's fear. We didn't hear Roxy's fear. Lucy, however, she has a fear of spiders. Lucy's got a fear of spiders. She don't like the spiders. Very interesting. What are your guys' theories? Do you think that this group is all here together based off of their fears? Do you think there's some type... And I'm curious, what is Klara's fear? I wonder if Shadow would know that. We'd have to be able to ask Shadow. I don't know if we're going to be able to or not, but that would be interesting. I would want to know what Klara's fears would be and why she's being quote unquote healed or whatever she's being punished for. I have no idea. But it seems like the puzzle's starting to come together. It seems like it has something to do with fears, which is weird because why would they choose Tongue-Tied? Tongue-Tied has no fears. Tongue-Tied is scared of nothing, and you guys know that by watching my videos. I am scared of nothing. Hope you guys are enjoying the sign. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and join the Tethered. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.